Loneliness of Lazarus. Me, you, cut in two, my head cleft in three. We were screaming in the bars and crying in the cars that were only there to take us home, and that ground the dust and the tarmac so fine that their splitting atoms touched, if only for a moment. If I could sing, I'd sing of nothing and scream of everything black and buried. Back a few minutes and we're breathing smoke rings in the dark, a fire that cascaded down alleyways and wrapped itself around legs so thin they seemed like homemade parchment. Oh, twit, 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 jug, 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 so rudely forced to rue. This plague must be stopped. Me, you, cut in two, my head cleft in three. To the sun and to the Holy Ghosts. A flower lifted its tongue out of the dry roots and saluted the sun. Over and over and over again, my hand shook. These notes and these rhymes that have faded inside my mind are completely unreadable. This plague is made of paper mache. The roots of a still-growing tree tickled at the follicles of my dead and burnt and black and buried nose. I sucked in the air of mud. These images and these wounds that fade inside a tomb are completely unreadable. This plague is made of bull hoops. A flaming bird with clipped wings perched upon the top of my dry blurred skull and sank its claws deep down into my flesh. I winced, shed a tear. These tombs and these drinks that let me stop and think are completely unreadable. This plague is made of flayed riders, their eyes lax under a dream of candle wax. Vomit, sweat, vomit, sweat, vomit, sweat, vomit, sweat, vomit. Bed sheets and sweat clung to skin and sweat. As I sat bolt upright and nearly hit my head on the coffin lid, Lazarus has risen. To the Son and to the Holy Ghost, my lonely sleepless nights are spent on tobacco and money that I don't have. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. This room is a tomb, and I am oh so grave. Two forms in the dark, women. A fiery bird flew past my window. The sun is coming. We were hiding from it, but the sun is coming. A fiery bird just flew past my window. Look. Tick-tock, whispered a body clock. To-roo, to fucking roo. Death plus sex, the same thing. Twit, twit, twit. Love and twit, twit, twit. But I cannot see love. Romans cut out my eyes and Jesus tore out my heart. Everything in this world is nothing but beautiful. The women in the street shout about their last lousy lay, then order a taxi to take them to the next. The men do the same. Twit-tock, twit-tock, twit-tock. Romans cut out my eyes and Jesus tore out my heart. Twit, twit, twit. Death plus sex. To-roo, fucking roo. Two forms in the dark, never touching and never touched. Vomit, sweat, vomit. A fiery bird flew past my window. The sun is coming. We were hiding from it, but the sun is coming. A fiery bird just flew past my window. Look. Spurned by femininity, my masculinity hit the floor, but nothing but blood and gristle inside the pipe and balls. The post-mortem decay of a construct we shall never mourn. Do not mourn. Never mourn. I read nothing that I should and watch the ceiling. The lights of 1,000 cities can find its way to me here. We are living in fear. Tick-tock. 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 The door, silent. The sky, black. The world is ending. The next lousy day will kill it. Twit-tock. 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 Gone. To the sun and to the Holy Ghost. The morning came dusting the rooftops and the pavements with sprinkles of light and air. I kicked my skin in the amber hours, tortured flesh, burnt and castrated, feeding the dry lips of the first victim unquenchable. Oh, I kicked my skin in two forms rose, amber light things and waves of affection. Oh, what time is it, said the first. What's the time? The second was mere silence, save mumbles and mumbles and more mumbling mumbles. Twit-tock, twit-tock, twit-tock. I did not know. Twit-tock, twit-tock, twit-tock. Is the corner shop open? Yes. Can we go? No. You can. Do you want anything? Yes, yes, yes. Let me be. I feel sunstroke fever dreams and nightmares and nightmares and nightmares. Oh. After time passed, we drank brown sugar waste from small tin cylinders, metal on the bones and shit in the gullet and stomach. I cry a lot. The television seemed to speak directly to me in a foreign voice, filled with empty static. Mark out the line. Watch it go by. Another fold in the ocean. Static prevailed. I did not listen to it at all. I cry at everything. We smoke thin cigarettes rolled in haste and need. The smoke stings my throat, a bloodless pipe-like vessel for imaginary summer air. I can't afford to do this anymore. I'm running out of all kinds of steam these days. Sunstroke and so rudely forced. I think that I cry too much. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. Instead, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away. Romans cut out my eyes, and Jesus tore out my heart. It still beats. Datha, Dia Havam, Damyata. The second female form, a dark shard clad with glittering light, pressed the button, changed the channel, her eyes gleaming through forest fire hair. She hath given and she hath taken away. Fucking hell. More bad news, it looks like, she said. More bad news from my mouths pushed up behind clinical desks and ties. Oh, how I listened. Libya is still in conflict today. As conflict rises, one big question remains. Will we ever see the end of this bloody battle between the rebels and Gaddafi's forces? More concerns have arisen over the cuts to public sector, as it seems that the strikes were planned in important positions all over the country. The economy took a turn for the better days, and unemployment figures lower to levels not seen in the last 2 years. One expert says that this could be an end to the widespread unemployment that seems to swept the nation. Still, we must ask, how much does this show as a permanent change? Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. As a servant earnestly desirous the shadow, and as a hireling looketh for the reward of his work, poverty is a cancer I feel cutting away at the organs inside of my sweaty flesh, a sunstroke nightmare. Band-aids is a chemotherapy wig, all the art, all the music in the world, small bandages and makeup to hide the scars and the tumours, sunstroke. Get a job, get a job, get a job. My soul is weary of my life. I will leave my complaint upon myself. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. This plague is made of banknotes. To the Son and to the Holy Ghost. The door, silent, the clouds, black. The weather will be mild today with small showers and bursts of heat throughout the day. Not a day for going outside too much, really, but I don't think the more adventurous of you will have too much trouble. Just pack an umbrella. The women were silent in front of the television, and so was I. I thought I could reach out to them for just one moment of tenderness. I could not. Am I oppressing myself? I'm just a busted up body in the dust. Oh, the door, silent, the clouds, black. I need to run from this place. It smells so much of my death, and I'm twice dead. The disease struck me down from the down from the girl off my head. Please show me who you are. Take this paper and burn me and bury me. Oh, please do. I'm ready to do my throat. So you're ready for the flames and the knives. Take this paper and burn me and bury me. Oh, please do. I'm twice dead. My head cleft and three kill me now. Oh. The door, a knock. The clouds, black. I need to run from this place, so I stand to answer the door, and though I'm twice dead and disease struck me down once the girl cut off my head, I can still walk down the steps and along the hall to answer the door. I, risen, am Lazarus. I, risen, will die once more, and then I feel that I will be done. We have 3 lives, you and I, one in mind, one in soul, and one in body. I decay. Oh. The door, open. The cloud, black. A drunk, a friend, he stood and bawled, screamed, fell on top of me. I need to run from this place. Oh. He wasted no time to speak, called me by my name and shouted in slurs, "Come on, I'm fucked, let's leave this place and go home. I need help, man, can't do it on my own, can't do it." Oh. I told him about the girls upstairs. Grunts came as my reply, then another scream. "Did you get lucky there like then, man? Fucking." There were no nails through my wrists, so we did not kiss. I'm not covered in blood and spit, oh, so we did not forgive. I told him so. Just leave them then, mate, believe soon enough. Twit-top, twit-top, twit-top. No nails, no spit, no blood, no forgiveness. Twit-top, twit-top, twit-top. Death plus sex. The door, screaming. Clouds, black. I need to run from this place, so I do. I run from it. And though I'm twice dead, and the disease struck me down once and the girl cut off my head, I run with the drunk down Sunstrode Black Street. I'd past the mural of Shakespeare, his head that of a flaming bird, no words meter upon his lips. To be or not to be, is that a question? I don't see the choice in it. We have no choice. We cannot and will not be. Oh. As we run, he stripped off his clothes and leaves him torn and bleeding on the ground, thicker than his mystic clothes. We run through fields and the birds catch fire. He stumbles so much and falls flat on his face, naked genitals saluting the sun. We came to a door. Oh, how he screamed. Open up! Open up! The door, silent. The clouds, black. Open up, please, it's time. I am naked. I stand here in your yard with no clothes to hide or to haunt me. The door, silent. The clouds, black. Oh God, oh God, oh God, fuck. Open up. I need help. Help me. Hold me here, stranger. The door, silent. The clouds, black. Twit, twit, twit. Air of his skin. Jug, 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 jug. Meat nothing on his lips. So rudely forced. Open up, please, fuck. I need clothes, please. I need clothes and I have none. Bare and barren and bare I am. The door, silent. The rain came. Ah! To the Son and to the Holy Ghost. This plague must be stopped. I left him there, outside his family home, and wandered on chopsticks towards my own. The Romans, their soldiers cut out my eyes, and Jesus Christ tore at my beating heart. It still beats. Data, diatabam, damyata. What is this plague? I have watched as a young girl, maybe just 17, sing at her phone with wet, cold hands, waiting to receive a text from a friend. She gave up, hugged herself, cried. Love thy neighbour. Love them like your children and your parents. Oh God, they need it. I've watched as a cello was stolen from a man in a brown coat. He struggled a little. He struggled so very little. He gave up, hugged himself, took the blows. Love thy neighbour, love them, please do. Oh God, oh God, oh God, how they do need it. And I have watched a man crying himself to sleep with nothing in his eye sockets but blood through the cracked folds of a mirror. I gave up, hugged myself, died. Love thy neighbour, love them, they love you, so love them. How I do need it. Twit, twit, twit. Jug, 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 jug. So rudely forced I came to a forest. Kukatoya, myth upon myth told in the rain season. A tent, lies. This plague is a rape, told in lyric and forced on a lyric. A rape. You with 2 hands so nimble of roots so rudely forced me here to the trees. The world is ending and my flesh is a burning bird, the arch phoenix. I walk through the forest and I regret everything that I have ever said. All the yeses, all the nos, all the whys, all the cries, and all the no-nos. Oh, this plague is an orchard for sitting, drinking cider, smoking, and reading tragedies in the sun. Death plus sex, the same thing. Twit, twit, twit. Love isn't. Twit, twit, twit. But I cannot see love. Romans cut out my eyes and Jesus tore out my beating heart. It still beats. Data, diet, damyata. Everything in this world is anything but beautiful. It still beats. Data, diet, damyata. Romans cut out my eyes and Jesus tore out my heart. Twit, twit, twit. Death plus sex. This plague must be stopped. This plague is the scream of Lazarus. This plague is my last lifeline. Dial 999. To the Son and to the Holy Ghost. A lonely wanderer, I walked through fields of poppies, drugged flowers, and watched as the birds burst into waves of fire. I hunted for an idea or some words in the long grass and found none, just beetles, worms, and the body of a dead foxglove. Both my ears dropped off and my heart fell out, so I spent a few minutes pushing them back to wherever they belonged. Dapper. A lonely wanderer, I walked through forests of trees, drugged plants, and watched as the birds spun like bullets above. I hunted for a real resolution in the bushes, but did not find one there, just a few torn and readable pages from an old book, covered in rainwater, animal piss, and running ink. My tongue slipped free, so I ate it. Diet of Am. The lonely wanderer, I found myself in a grove of dead things, drugged corpses, and watched as the birds sung in vapid screams. I hunted for a metaphorical message on the ground, but did not find one, just an empty chalice, some rotten bread, and a little irony. A small slice of my flesh peeled off like wallpaper. I left it alone to hang. Diet of Am. So take this paper and show me just who you are. Burn me and bury me. I am twice dead, my head is cut in 3. Love thy neighbour, kill me. A few more steps took me deeper into the trees than I dared. They moved. My legs slapped like breadsticks, holding up a book of wise words and love. I felt the ground screaming and cursing on the thin ice of soil. Roots wrapped around me, through my palms, through my 2 feet, and up my back and the length of my arms. Jesus tore out my beating heart. I was a cross for nothing at all. It rained, it snowed, it thundered, it shone. It was always dark. I screamed endlessly. To the Son and to the Holy Ghost. We were screaming in the woods and no one heard us and no one cared. No one came to terms with anything. I am still crying, but I will stop soon. Mort. Finite. Open up, please, it's time. The pearly gate. Silent. The sky. Gone. Data. Diet Habam. Damyata. No, no, no. Just a flaming bird rising into the sky on a wind of screams.